Hi guys, in this video I'm going to go over the 3 mistakes I made when self-publishing my second book in the Toby Garrison Chronicles. So stay tuned. So last week I talked about the top 5 mistakes I made with Pride Be Damned, Book 1 in the Toby Garrison Chronicles. This week I'm going to talk about the mistakes I made when self-publishing Good Samaritan. So Pride Be Damned was published by a UK company, Michael Terrence Publishing, and Good Samaritan I published myself. Good Samaritan is Book 2 of the Toby Garrison Chronicles. So I did learn from the mistakes I made with Pride Be Damned, but that doesn't mean I didn't make any other mistakes with Good Samaritan. I think that there's always a learning process. I think I'll make mistakes with self-publishing Book 3, Book 4, Book 5. I'm just hoping that there'll be different mistakes and maybe fewer. With Good Samaritan, the first mistake I made was I sent my manuscript to my editor first and then to my beta readers. This time I at least had beta readers, so that's a good thing. But my editor read through the whole manuscript and made suggestions of changes that I should make. But then after I made those changes, I sent the manuscript to my beta readers. I wasn't thinking straight because they suggested changes. I made those changes. And then I was like, what if there's a hole in the plot now with those changes I made? What if I made typos or whatever the case might be? And I had to send it back to my editor again. And bless her heart, she did do a quick run through for me, but I felt horrible. It just makes things more difficult for everyone. You're not only being an inconvenience to your editor, it's money out of pocket. You pay your editor by the hour, most of the time. The editor charges by the hour or by the page or by the word. So that was the first mistake I made. That was the most regrettable mistake I made. Sorry, Kathy, I love you. That's my editor. Beta readers are awesome. They're amazing. They're a great resource to have, but your editor has to be the final person to look at your work before you send it to your publisher or before you publish yourself. Your beta readers would be first, then the editor. Number 2, if you haven't watched the first video where I talk about the top 5 mistakes I made with Book 1, you can click there and you can watch that video. I talked about how I didn't have a marketing plan for Book 1. For Book 2, I at least had a little bit of a marketing plan. I had a lunch team, I had a launch party, and there were prizes, and there was food and music and all that stuff. Only problem was some of the prizes were not ordered early enough, so they didn't arrive in time for the party. People won prizes and then some of them had to wait for their prizes to arrive. My friends were amazing and gracious and understanding, but for Book 3 and every book after, when I have a launch party and I'm going to have prizes, I'm going to make dang sure that those prizes are in my house well before the party actually happens, so I can say, oh, look what you won, here you go. Third mistake, I didn't double check the trim size for Book 1 before choosing the trim size for Book 2. Up until recently, the 2 books, although they were similar word count, they were not the same number of pages, they were not the same height, they were not the same width. I guess it's not a huge deal. Some people don't care if the books are the same height, but I do care. I want the books from my series to be the same height and the same width. They don't have to be the same thickness, they don't have to be the exact same word count or anything, but if they have the same word count, I want them to be the same number of pages. I like the consistency. I like the look of books in a series that are the same height and the same, basically the same trim size. Recently I redid the covers for my books. While I was doing that, I figured, okay, I'm gonna finally fix this mistake that I made and have them be the same size books. So that's been corrected now. Yeah, that was another big regret of mine. Those are the 3 mistakes I made when self-publishing Book 2. Any questions you have, anything I can maybe help you out with, or anything you need me to expand on, just comment down below and I will do my best to cover that in the next video, or I'll just respond in the comments. And if there's even another topic you want me to cover in a next video, just let me know and I'll do my best to oblige. Anyway, that's what I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell so that you get notified when I upload new videos. I upload a new booktube video every Wednesday and a new Authortube video every Friday. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great week. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. Bye-bye. Hi! Hi, welcome to my channel. In this... Hi! No.